Hey all, J-Man here. I just want to tell you about beardedshirts.com. It's a great place to get a lot of cool superhero shirts and other merchandise. You can scroll, they've always got sales on. As you can see, they've got these really cool print all over shirts, which I really love. That's Eddie, the founder of the site. And if you're looking for stuff, all you got to do is you click on the search here and you can type in all over. And that's going to show you the all over prints, which are really, really cool. Look at that. You got Legion of Superheroes, you got Brave and the Bold, you got JSA, you got Superman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, all kinds of stuff. So check out beardedshirts.com. Hello, Legionnaires. Welcome to Transformers Thursday. Sometimes it's Tuesdays, sometimes it's Thursdays. It'll be one of the T days in the week to make it fit. But we're going to do more than just Transformers. Once we finish Transformers, we're going to do Thundercats, and we're going to do all those great cartoons. We're just going to go through them all. That's it. I've decided. All right. So we're finishing off season 2 today. These are some bangers, okay? And there's a lot of combiners. So I in celebration of the combiners, I've put a poll. First, I put a poll early this morning, and I realized that I forgot to put the fourth combiner. So we're gonna have 4 combiners tonight: Bruticus, Defensor, Superion, and Menasor. A lot of sores. So let me know in the poll which one you like the best. There is no right or wrong answer. They're kind of all cool for different reasons. I'm a bit surprised. Like each one's a little bit. Well, there's one who didn't do a lot, but the other three are like pretty good. So of course, after that, we will be going on to season 3. Now, we're not going to do the movie. Sean and I did a big stream on the film. It is in the playlist. It's in the Transformers playlist. So you can check it out there. We're not going to go through it again because we've already gone through it. We've talked about it before, and then we did a full stream on it. So then there's that. I didn't get a chance to check out Scramble City. So if I get a chance to check it out, we'll put it on the next stream. But we are going to finish off season 2 today. So there's quite a lot to go through. So really quick updates. This Friday, of course, it's Fantastic Fridays. Every Friday for the next little while is going to be a Fantastic Friday. 4 issues of the Fantastic Four. Tomorrow is a super important, it's Doctor Doom. Puppet Master as well. So couple of big villains here. Great stories. You have to be there tomorrow for Doctor Doom. Like this is the big one here. We've had so much garbage announcements from this Fantastic Four movie, which we all know is just going to be awful. Let's celebrate the real Fantastic Four every Friday. It's just going to be great. And these are great. It's Doctor Doom. So there you go. Monday, we're back with the Legion of Superheroes live stream. 3 Mondays of the month, we do a Legion live stream. We got some there. These are a bit fun. They're silly, but they're going to be fun. The first one's actually a reprint story, which I didn't realize till I read it just now, and there's no time for me to go back and change what we're doing. But the other 3 I think are new. I haven't read the last 2. I read 2 of these, so we're going to talk about that on Monday. We'll just go through it again. It's fine. We'll breeze through that first one and maybe spend some extra time on the other 3. So that's what's going on. There is a Dazzler stream coming up as well. I will keep you guys posted on when that happens, and we're going to finish off season 3 we'll do of Transformers. We're going to do in sections again, right? But we'll probably do the first. I think the first thing's a 5-parter, so we'll just probably do that on one stream, and then we can really focus on that. And we'll finish off season 3, and then Thundercats. So there you go. All right, let's bring in our co-host.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Yeah, you got to work in Rebirth as well. It's season 4, but it's 3 episodes. So
yeah, so we're gonna definitely do that. I'm just gonna pretend that's season 3.
Yeah, it's season 3. Yeah.
I'm not gonna change I made a logo. I'm not gonna go and make another logo now.
No.
It's like
yeah.
It's like no, I'm good. So I do have the season 3 logo. Let me put that up there, and then also We've got, let's see, where's my banners here? Let's add that overlay. Transformers season 3. So we're gonna, that rebirth stuff. We're just gonna link it all together.
Yeah.
To make it one. We're gonna combine it. So there's your season 3.
One,
there's your season 3 thumbnail.
Why do y'all have glowy blue eyes?
I don't know. This is an internet grab. I have no idea. But Transformers 40th anniversary event. We're going to be going to that, so we'll talk about that when that comes out.
Yeah.
And I've got a. Let me see. I should have the. Where is that? I had that. I think it was this one. No, that wasn't it. They did a cool poll. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, it was this. This was cool. They did a cool poster for it too. Oh, it's a web file. Hold on. It takes me a second to convert it. It's so stupid. I don't know why they think that that's going to be something to stop me from converting it. Like I can convert this in there. It's converted. There you go. Oh, wow. You stopped me from saving that image. Wow. You guys really nailed me big time. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to do with myself now that you've stopped me from doing that. So this is the poster for the event that's coming out. Sean and I are going to it. Transformers 40th anniversary. It's the first 4 episodes, I believe. Yep. So that'll be pretty neat to see that in the
and some preview for some other thing. I'm surprised at this. It's like because usually Fathom events does stupid shit like this, and the problem with that, they're in the States, and nothing they do comes here. But this is like a worldwide thing that Hasbro's doing, in big theaters and stuff, and to see. It's going to be weird to see these shows on the big screen. No one's ever seen that before, right? So it's, with the sound and everything, how is that going to be? So, yeah, it's going to be weird.
Yeah, it was funny too because I was trying. So I was trying to, because I saw we had this Transformers. Now I've been on top of it before you even mentioned it. Like I was already following this before, but I wasn't really following it that closely. I didn't realize it was the cartoon. I thought it was the movie, and I thought that'd be cool. But I already saw it in the theaters. I'm like, let me see. And the thing is, we've been seeing a lot of movies recently, and like every time we go, it's like $25, $26. Yeah. And then I get popcorn, which is $20. It ends up being $50. And I thought, I mean, I've seen Transformers the movie 100 times. I have it on 4K.
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, I don't know. And then I was thinking, you know what? Maybe I should just go anyways. Who cares? Yeah. And then I looked it up. I was like, oh, and then I know you sent an email to us explaining it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, it might be cool to see the episode. So then I went back. I thought, well, let me think about it. So then this morning I thought, yeah, let's just do it. It'll just be fun. It's just going to be you and I anyway. So we could do something. We can stream about it. It'll be something to do.
Yeah.
We could talk about it. It'll be an interesting experience. So it'll be good for the channel. I don't think a lot of people, I've been messaging people on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Not too many people have said that they're going to this. So I think it's going to be neat. Here's the cool wallpaper they made for it, which is really nice. It didn't seem like
there's a lot of seats taken. So
no. Man. So I logged in this morning to go get seats. And you know what seats we got, ladies and gentlemen? We got G1 and G2. I was like, because I always take the top rightmost corner. So top rightmost corner.
Yeah.
And I saw that it was G18 or something. I was like, and then I'm like, wait a minute. If that means the top left is G1, and I was like, oh, I gotta take G1. I gotta take G1 and G2 as so I'm taking G1 seat.
That's a small theater if G is the top one. Is it a VIP or something or?
That is the VIP theater, but this won't be in VIP.
Yeah.
Okay. But their seats are awesome. Like I saw, and not only that, there's no one in front of us, and there's and there's no one in front of you and the third person, and there's no one in front of. So it's like kind of like in a corner.
Oh wow.
Which will be great because I like the corner. I just like, I don't need to be.
Yeah.
I don't need to be around with everybody. So
AFK.
FK, what's going on? Oh no. Yes, we heard about that.
Yeah.
You prefer G7. Hey Joe, what is going on? All right, so we got a few to talk about today. We're gonna finish them off. So let's take out the old Google screen here. The first one is key to vector sigma. So transformers.
1 and 2, yeah.
Key to vector sigma. All right, let's take a look at some of the images from this. There's the key right there. The key, get the key. That's from all right. So key to vector sigma. Okay, so yeah, there's super fuel. Yeah. Now I watched about 3 or 4 of these today. So on some of them I've got good, but some of them I watched like a week ago. So I'm trying to remember. Yeah. So Megatron makes the Stunticons. Yes, this is where he makes the Stunticons.
Yeah.
Alpha Trion's got one of the keys. Yes. They rocket to Cybertron. I think I remember they got there pretty fast in that rocket. I'm like, okay, that was because they got there in time. I was like, this is like J.J. Abrams space level. Their vector guards, they're kind of neat. There's drones, aerial bots. Oh my god, like the Stunticons are attacking. This is like
And so at this point, they were like cramming all the new toys that were coming out. They're like, oh my god, this guy and these combiners, and just like shoving them in, right? So
what'd you think of this part 1?
It's cool. Like this is one of the ones I remember a lot. It's
Hey Joe Dog.
And they acknowledge what's up, Joe Dog. They acknowledge that Decepticons were air and Autobots were land. So they make those infomercials where they make the simplest thing look so hard.
Yes.
So they've never had trouble before, but at the beginning of this episode, everyone's like, "Oh, I can't quite do it," and it's like Dirge like crashes into a mountain. It's like he's like, "I knew I'd never make it," and all that stuff. And they can't go into tunnels and all that stuff. It's like, shut up.
Yeah, you were fine before. Now you've realized that you need vehicles or whatever.
So they're like, oh, we need cars, right? And how they get all the cars is cool. Like they show each one like they're recruiting these cars.
Yeah.
And I like the animation where Rumble stops a race car and like picks up a guy and throws him. It's pretty good. Like it's pretty fluid stuff. I liked all that. The cars look just like the toys.
Yes, I had.
Toy in it, yeah.
So this is okay. So watching these episodes all tonight.
Yeah.
This is where I'm heavy in now.
Yeah.
Like I've got bits of everybody. Like these combiner guys. This is when I started big time. Because prior to that, I had an Optimus Prime and a Grimlock.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what waves these are, but you know what? My book is in the next room. But this is now where I was heavy getting stuff because I had a few Stunticons, I had a few Protector bots, I had a few of who else did we see today? Or I didn't have any aerial bots. Who's the other guy? Oh, Bruticus. Combaticons. Yeah. So Combaticons. This is where I was like, oh shit, yeah, these are the guys that I have, and I'm like, yeah, I've got that. I don't remember their names, but I'm like, yeah, I got that guy. That's the guy. Stunticons were like that's when I started with like getting these.
Yeah, most people had the individually carded guys. So I had Groove from the Protector Bots. He's the bike. He easily,
I know what you're talking about.
His arm easily broke because it was a thin piece of plastic that you moved up and down. I had one of the Stunticons. Can't remember which guy it was. The yellow car.
Okay, I didn't have that one, but I know what you're talking about.
But that's the thing. Like, I didn't have a gift set of these guys. Everyone had just bits and pieces of guys, right? So
I think I had this guy and this guy.
Yeah.
Like, right, these two.
Yeah.
So you had this one.
Yeah. No one had Motor Master.
The big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess he was. Yeah. So here they are, individually from the cartoon.
And I love how Megatron just calls them the Stunticons. That's how they're named. He's like, "Behold, the Stunticons done."
Done. Yeah, that's their name.
There's no way on Earth to give them cybernetic personalities. So I think that's what Optimus says or something like that.
Right.
But how they make the Dinobots, like before and after this episode, nothing makes sense because they just like make guys. It's like the Protector Bots come out of nowhere later on. There's no origin for them. They're just like there.
They're just there. Yeah.
Doing stuff.
Well, these Bruticus, that's my favorite episode ever, which we'll get to.
Yeah.
But they did it.
Was a two-parter when I thought back in my mind. It's one.
Oh my God, Sean!
Oh my gosh, yeah.
No, literally, I'm getting goosebumps right now. Like dude, I'm watching this and I was thinking, this is like crazy. Okay, we'll get
Yeah.
we'll
Get to it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. What else you got for this one?
Um.
I guess we go talk
Yeah.
about Pro 2 as well.
The idiots that think that the cars are Autobots, even though they clearly have the Decepticon mark on them, and it's like they're like, it must be Autobots. The Centurion droids, of course, people have made like knockoffs of those guys.
Knockoffs?
Knockoff. The Hasbro never made those.
Right.
The green guys with the Mysterio guys, the green
yeah,
guys,
yeah, okay,
the dome heads or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all that's cool. It's cool. Like, this is a cool two-parter. And this is like some of the ones we did last time were fairly silly. Like, they go to another planet with a kid and all this stuff.
Right.
But this one was like, from here on in, with some exceptions towards the end, it's all like cramming dudes in. It's like super lore building, Alpha Trion, Vector Sigma, all that stuff, right? So, yeah.
Part 2, Omega. I think Omega Supreme was injured in that one, and the Stunticons fight the aerial bots. We'll talk about the aerial bots and Alpha. He merges or something. I can't remember exactly. Yeah, and the key can destroy Earth. That's what was going on. The aerial. Oh yeah, the aerial bots think that humans are idiots and goofs.
Yeah.
There's a thing where Soundwave trips or something at one point. I was like, what the heck?
That's weird.
The key makes metal or something. That was another weird thing I was trying to note down. And then Sparkplug. What did Sparkplug do? He did. And then, Menasor. We got to see Superion.
Yep.
And then the key was like shot at the end. But so the Stunticons form Menasor.
Yep.
And the aerial bots form Superion.
Yep.
What do you think of the? I kind of like the aerial bots, even though I can imagine. I think as a kid, I thought the aerial bots sucked.
They were assholes.
They're assholes.
Yeah.
Watching it now, they're very interesting because it's like, why? I don't know. Like, well, it's like I'm 2 days old. Why am I joining this faction?
Yeah.
And I thought, what, that might make sense. You'd be like, well, these guys are aerial bots like us. We should go, these humans are idiots. I'm thinking they kind of are idiots, some of these people, right? So I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't as tense with the aerial bots now as when I was a kid thinking, man, these guys suck. I didn't own any of them. I was like, they're jerks.
Yeah, I think I showed this when we had that Transformers Day, getting ready for the first movie, and this is one of the ones I showed. Because Alpha Trion was in it and all that stuff. I think this is one of the ones where the aerial bots are being assholes, and you're like, these guys suck, Like, yeah.
No, I like them a lot. I like them a lot more now because I feel like they're like
they have an arc.
They have an arc. Yeah, they actually have an arc. Yeah,
like over multiple episodes.
So
I wrote down, how long does it take to repair Alpha Trion and create the aerial bots? You'd figure that would be days. And they're like, they just do it. And it's like, okay, we're ready now. And it's like, what the hell? Ratchet is the MVP. I like the robot who had the Brooklyn accent. Yeah, he was kind of a dick. I can't remember his name. Ratchet is the MVP. He repairs Alpha Trion. He creates the aerial bots. He reactivates the drones to fight those Centurions. He repairs Omega Supreme. It's like he's just the guy that does everything. Like, what the hell, man? Is this was that the old G1 guys?
This was not G1, no.
No?
No, this looks like that.
Oh, Combiner Wars.
Combiner Wars thing, yeah. I have some of these Combiner Wars ones.
Yeah.
I was thinking I want to do this, and I might invite Comic Relief Crusader if he's available.
Yeah.
We should do ranking the combiners. Yes. Or like do Combiner Wars and see we'll do a Combiner Wars stream where we can figure out.
There was I think it was Transformers Zone. The main bad guy was an entity that controlled all of the combiners, and the combiners had capes, and they were like the evil generals and all that stuff. They were pretty cool. Predaking was one. Predaking gets killed in the first episode, but.
See, this was, these guys, I really like this team in the look of them.
The G1
Like,
toys were flimsy and small, I found.
They definitely were. I've watched.
It's like they have them dogfighting the Decepticon jets. Like, as a kid, you wouldn't be able to do that. It's so small, you know.
He's got this weird, like,
the crappy legs. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the weird legs, but like his color scheme is wicked.
Yeah.
Like, he looks wicked.
And I like his name. Like, he looks great in the cartoon. Like, he's substantive. Like, he looks like that.
Yeah, here's the cartoon. Oops.
Yeah. Right. And I like his name, like Superion. Like,
there you go. There's the cartoon. That looks awesome.
Yeah, Omega Supreme is here. He turns up in towards the end of this episode. So
yeah, he's there.
So yeah, the aerial bots. So when Optimus Prime asks Vector Sigma to create these guys, he says they must love freedom and life, and they don't. When they when they come about, they're just dicks, right? It's kind of weird. And
well, he tried his best. Maybe he's having an off day. I don't know.
Yeah. Thunderbolt is afraid of heights, so he gets promoted to give him something else to worry about. I wish promotions work like that in real life.
I don't think so. This is failing upwards. Maybe,
I know.
Maybe Optimus Prime is using the Disney method of promotion. Oh, yeah. Your last 3 movies were garbage and terrible. Let's move you up to the big leagues.
Give you something else to worry about. Like,
it's like, what? Obi-Wan Kenobi was a disastrous shit mess. Don't worry about it. Direct the next movie. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I said the aerial bots were cool toys, but the characters suck. I don't know.
Yeah. No, but I like them now because I like them being dicks. It's super funny.
Yeah. And the first combiner fight, because these guys are the first Autobot combiners.
Yes.
Like, Dinobots were never designed to do that, but you figure they should have. But they were from another toy, right?
Right.
But yeah, it's Superion versus Menasor, and Omega Supreme comes in for the assist. So that's cool to see them all fighting. It's like, as a kid, you're like, in these episodes, you're waiting for the combiners to fight now. You're like, oh my god, they're gonna all, and it's like, Protectobots form Defensor. Like, oh shit, like, and they, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, the combiners are like clearly like bad.
I don't know anyone who had a complete combiner. Like, your parents had to be rich as shit.
You know who? Well, we both.
Well, no, I know that, but like,
we know that
everybody,
person.
Yeah.
We know that person had
buddy, it.
Yeah. All right, so let's check out the next one on the line. Here's War Dawn. So transform.
Oh, War Dawn is what I showed.
That's War Dawn.
Yeah, so they made the 2 characters. That's last year. Last year they made the pre Alita 1 Ariel or whatever.
Oh yeah, Ariel,
yeah.
So this is where the Aerobots kind of admire the Decepticons a little bit. Cybertron, there's some energy readings or something. Time traveling. Starscream is talking to the Aerobots, and they go 9 million years back. So 9 million years back in time to the Golden Age. Orion Pax is there. Yes, this is the one you showed. Yeah. Orion Pax showing Megatron coming, the Guardians, talking about the aerial bots save Orion Pax. We see Alita 1 or whatever her, I can't remember her, Ariel or whatever. Yeah. Ariel, yeah. So yeah, this one was, it's time travel. So this is the timey-wimey. Okay, so they save Alpha Trion, but Alpha Trion makes Optimus Prime, and then Optimus Prime is responsible for making the Aerobots, right? This is the big this is the Terminator storyline, right?
Yeah.
It's just like a paradox. Just go with it. It's fine. It just that's what it is. Yeah, I remember they made these legacy characters. So they made Ariel and
Dion, who like super dies, I guess, like partway through this episode. They're pretty colorful figures.
They are, yes. Yeah, Optimus Prime's origin. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. We might see that with this Transformers 1. They did mention that Orion Pax might be in it. So. Yeah,
and that is, well, they probably would have messed them up anyways.
It's not weird because they didn't even know what that was.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, this one is sick. Super important. Yep. World building 100%.
Yeah.
Your worst nightmare. I'm the worst nightmare. Yeah. So okay. So yeah. I mean, yeah. This one is cool. There's Opax. Ooh, look at this. They're hugging. Um,
Yeah, so the aerial bots are being assholes again.
yes.
There's good dogfights in the beginning with the aerial bots and the jets. It's pretty cool stuff. But the aerial bot toys were smaller than the jets. Oh, what's this?
Someone did Star Wars with
Yeah,
Transformers shirt. That's cool.
that's cool.
Yeah, I like the Aerobots, but the toys don't, because like Starscream would just Starscream, Skywarp, Thrust,
Yeah,
Zurge, like all those guys would destroy like
yeah,
Thundercracker. It's like they're like I remember I actually had Starscream, and
hmm
like that was like a solid ass guy, and he
yeah,
was like sharp too. Like like if you threw that at a kid, that would poke the eye out. That
yeah.
cone.
I don't know. I had Dirge, which by then the cone was rubber.
Oh, did that change, or am I
It,
remembering
mu-
it
it
wrong?
must have changed because Dirge was later. It was the same exact mold, but they just they must have like made it rubber at the end. I didn't know
Uh,
that Starscream
I
had
don't
just
think
a
so.
complete plastic nose.
I think I think his nose was. I think it was friggin'. I don't know if it was
It
Yeah, it
was
was at least
metal.
plastic.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like he was heavy.
yeah,
Like he
yeah.
was a heavy toy. Yeah, no, I know Starscream. Dump the chumps. Yeah, that's the best. Yeah,
I like when Starscream is trying to get chummy with the aerial bots,
I
and
love it.
I love when he comes and goes, "Okay, buddies," like
Yeah, okay, yeah.
that's
He goes, boy,
hilarious.
these guys are dumber than we.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
how dumb are these guys?
Um,
Boy, Beaver, what a dumb kid you are.
Yeah, so I mentioned the Legacy Dion and Ariel. The Guardian robots, they make their second appearance here. They're basically what like what's his name? Omega Supreme is,
Right.
but they're big blue guys or whatever.
Yeah.
Um so yeah, this is really cool. It's kind of a part three to Key to Vector Sigma.
Yeah.
Um, but it's just continuing the aerial bot thing. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah. They're awesome.
Yeah.
I've been looking at all the G1 knockoffs, or they call reissues, those Chinese reissues.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, if I was to do this, I would do, maybe because my birthday's in August and there's Christmas in December. So I was like, get one for your birthday, get one for Christmas, and just get them all because
Yeah.
they're so easy. Like, and if you get them without the box, if you just get the guys,
Yeah.
it's like they're like $100 like each one, and you can
Oh
just
yeah.
get
Wow.
you just get each guy. Like
Yeah.
I'll get
Yeah.
Computron, and then next time I'll get Superion, and you just get them all.
Yeah, the patents for all those guys probably ran out a long time ago because you see knockoffs everywhere, but no one gets in trouble.
Nobody gets in
Because
trouble.
I think like especially like the G1 molds. You see them all the time at P Mall, man. Different colors and stuff, but like I
Yeah.
feel like buying like because you could get Bruticus easy. You could get like they call him something else, but it's Bruticus.
Right.
It's Menasor. There
Yeah.
they are. So next one's Trans Europe Express.
You gotta be careful how I type that one on in the
Yeah.
even Transformers. You gotta be careful. So the Decepticons are looking for that pearl or whatever. It's in Istanbul.
Mm-hmm.
And there you get there's that big race with that Augie race car driver. Stunticons. The Stunticons the Constructicons are digging for the pearl, and they need Augie's car or whatever. Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. And then he's driving. Is he driving Blue Streak? Yeah, he's driving Blue Streak, right? Yeah, I think he.
Yes.
And then he wins the race. I don't understand why they need to. This is a weird one. I don't understand what the hell is going on in the.
No. Yeah.
This we went from like 3 super bangers. I was like, oh shit, yeah, this is it. I will say, except for 1 or 2 episodes, this entire lot though is pretty awesome. But
Yeah.
this
There's
one is weird.
some bad ones. I mean, I'd still watch them, but there's some bad ones later on.
Yeah, and this whole thing
Ariel
with the pearl.
Assault and Masquerade. Well, I'm coming to you, man. But yeah.
Oh God, Masquerade.
You
Oh look, we're different people now. Like, what are you
I was
talking
gonna say
about?
I was gonna say this for when we get there, but like
Yeah.
I watched all of these as a kid, and I watched all the repeats all the time. I just
Right.
watched it all the time, and that's what kids do. And when the DVDs came out, I binged the whole thing. I binged the whole thing again a few years later, and I still can't remember these 2 episodes. I've seen them, I just can't remember it because they're so inconsequential, you know.
Yeah, they're
And there's a
bad.
lot of dumb human guys that just come and go. It's like they're not like Raul who appeared again.
Right, who did stuff.
You know,
Yeah.
he was kind of cool, you know. It's just like, who are these? Like the freaking. Anyway, we'll get there, but yeah.
Yeah, no. So so in this one too, again, a weirdness. Like, what is it? If I was gonna do, you know what I was actually thinking about, and I was thinking about the good ones and the bad ones. The way that that War for Cybertron trilogy looked, like that CGI look with like they looked like they're the G1 characters.
Yeah, G1 guys, yeah.
Well, I would do a Dragon Ball Kai. I would go through all of these seasons and retool them, redo the best episodes.
Right.
Like, so I don't know how many episodes there are in total, but whatever it was, like
98
90 something. Okay, so let's say there's 100. Just take 100 and take like the 50 best ones or whatever, and make them. So do them in like 3-parters or however you want, and just redo I would redo this. Keep the same basic storylines, make it more updated.
Yeah.
Some of them are awesome.
Yeah.
Like some of the ones in this thing are really cool. Man, this is really cool.
Any of those 2-parters are awesome.
Are all good. Yeah. Well, even like, the Revenge, the Starscream's Brigade and Revenge of Bruticus. Yeah. Those are awesome, man.
Anything with the Insecticons seems like awesome.
Insecticons are like so good. So what do you have for this? So what is there anything else is there anything to say about this one? It's a bit
Megatron terrorizes Istanbul. I was gonna say this later on, but they seem to have it out for the Middle East. It's like
they do.
It's the reason. I don't know if you knew this. It's the reason why Casey Kasem left. Because he was supposed to do a lot of voices for season 3, and he left because they made fun of the Middle East with a guy named General Carbomb. We'll meet him in season 3, and he's like Lebanese or something. So he was like, "Screw this," and he left. So more of this theme of the Autobots playing around while the Decepticons do some work, like serious shit. Autobots are like in this race, and the Decepticons are working again. So yeah, they're supposed to be protecting that car that has like technology that the Decepticons might take. That's what they're doing. They're not supposed to win anything, right? But yeah, I wrote down Professor Terra Nova's name because like I thought that was funny. He has an escape where he escapes like by climbing a chasm, and it's like in the background while like Megatron is arguing with the other Decepticons. I like that.
That was funny. That was great. Yeah. He's and he got those energy cuffs off too.
Super quick. He just like that with some laser or something like that.
Yeah.
The Stunticons get a chance to shine. Stunticon cars go toe to toe with the Autobot cars. But I was gonna say the Stunticon toys were a lot smaller than those like deluxe cars. So it would have been weird for a kid to try and reenact that. I wrote down anytime there's like a device, because there's tons of devices.
There's so many devices.
I just write them down, like the Pearl of Bahudin.
Yeah,
And
that Pearl, of course, it's been lost.
And I noted that it's a racing episode, and the one Autobot that's literally a race car is not in this episode. Mirage
is not in it. Yes.
Yeah.
They mentioned his name in an upcoming one.
Yeah.
But you don't see him.
No.
Because he's spray painted to look like someone.
Yeah.
Woo! All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that Augie guy, it's like, he has an A on his belly or whatever, like just in case you didn't know who.
Why? Hey, he's like putting a big S on my stomach.
Well, I do have a J for my logo, so I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
And you have an S logo, but like, don't mess with the A.
It's like Apocalypse had that big A. That's supposed to be this big serious villain. He has a big A on his belt. Like,
they should have gone to Apocalypse like, hey, how's it going? Hey, are you Canadian, Apocalypse? Hey.
Only Fonzie can turn on a jukebox by hitting it.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, Arnold's is really could have used that extra money.
Yeah.
Like he's basically stealing from Arnold.
Yeah, he is stealing. Well, he's an
because
asshole.
he's making the making the jukebox play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I understand about being cool allows you to like not pay for stuff. Like
it's privilege, Jason.
Oh man, yeah, that was the real social divide. There was the Fonzies and
then there's everyone else.
That's the social hierarchy.
And there's that one episode where we'll get on the Transformers after this. That's the one episode where Richie Cunningham punches him in the face. You remember that?
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe.
They're in a pool hall, and Fonzie says something about the war or something like that, and like he had gone to like the Korean War or something, and so Richie Cunningham punches him in the face, and then Fonzie grabs him and he tries to let him go, and Richie's about to punch him. Goes, no, you're not going to do that again. You're not going to sucker punch me again. But they're still friends after that.
Right.
Anyway, it's a whole.
Oh my god, I'm gonna look that up.
Well, it's on YouTube. You can.
I will definitely look that up because that's neat.
Richie Cunningham punches Fonzie in the face. Is right.
For sure. There's so many things on that. I'm gonna look that one up. All right, let's do it. All right. Back to our scheduled stream. Okay, so Augie, I mean, he becomes a good guy at the end and gives that pearl for charity, so that's nice, I suppose.
And you never see him again. They're trying to squeeze in more human guys, and it's just not working.
Yeah, no one cares about them.
No.
Cosmic Rust. Oh man, yeah, this is
freaky. Yeah,
this is this was weird. Perceptor, like they're like, so basically they go, okay, well, let me see what I'm only writing bullet points because I'm just like, I'll be writing notes for I'm now having pages that I'm sticking on top of other pages for other notes. Like, this is my notebook for streams. Like I made my own custom. Somebody saw this, like, dude, they made Doctor Strange notebooks. I'm like, custom do
plaster things.
Now. Everything I have is custom. I'm custom made. Like Ric Flair used to say, I'm custom made. Did I send you that one? Did I send you that Ric Flair meme today?
Yep.
Where it's like after a week, after being on vacation for 1 week, you come back. It's like, it's like, this is why I'm the champ. I'm custom made. It's like,
custom made man. Yeah.
The toe, the alligators.
Yeah.
Cosmic Rust. Okay. So there's the prehistoric kind of Autobot city thing. Megatron goes there. They get the Rust. He gets nailed by that kind of, I guess, just like asteroids. There's some sort of metal kind of virus on them. His hand falls off. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
And then they got to get Perceptor, and they're like, okay, Perceptor, we're going to kidnap you to find a cure, which is cool. It's like, I don't have any Decepticons smart enough, so I'll get Perceptor in there.
Yeah.
And it's that metal plague. And then I actually thought it would last a bit longer, but then it just gets turned around. And then Perceptor's infected.
Yeah.
And then there's that cool Statue of Liberty like battle at the end there.
Yeah.
So
because they sprayed that with the thing that's supposed to cure everything.
Right. It's like that special kind of new metal that they found, but it's a certain kind of alloy or whatever the shit.
Yeah, it's one of this cartoon logic. It's just reassuring that like anything will work, but but I just thought that was just a coating to prevent anything from getting to the thing you're coating. Not like some sort of cure-all thing for rust. And
like he's like, oh, we've got this thing here. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's working. Hold on a second. Why? Yeah, that is cartoon logic. Oh, it works. It's like, okay.
Just get CLR. that shit. When we were kids, that was like magic. It's like they had this glass. You just put anything in it.
Okay, there's this guy. I gotta say this. There's this guy in my high school. Yeah. His name was Orville.
Yeah.
Right. And he had the accent that I like, the Jamaican accent. I'm just gonna say it, right? Yeah. And there's this guy who's kind of an ass person, and he had really nasty teeth. And we're in the lunchroom, and the guy was talking a bunch of shit, and Orville's like, "Brush your teeth with CLR." Oh shit. Dude, never left my memory. I'm okay. Are we meeting this Sunday at Steve's?
Yeah.
Okay. So my friend's coming.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my solemn promise, my Spock promise.
Yeah.
I will not say anything.
Yeah.
And we're going to be, when we're there,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say to my friend, who's been my friend 35 something years, like my oldest friend from when we were little kids.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask him, what did Orville say in the cafeteria?
Yeah.
And he's going to definitely say, brush your teeth with CLR.
Yeah.
I'm going to guarantee that that's going to happen, Sean. Because, and I promise you,
it. Yeah.
I'm going to guarantee and I'm not going to say anything to him because I'm going to be I'm going to pick him up, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I won't tell him anything. I won't say anything. And I'll say, okay, Jay, think back to high school, Orville cafeteria, boom. And he's going to say, brush your teeth with CLR. I guarantee you. If he doesn't, what can I do? But I'm pretty sure he'll remember because the whole school was like, what? That was they should have used CLR here.
Oh, God.
But there's
Can you
the
still make that shit? I don't know.
I don't know if they do. I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, hey, CLR, you need a. I need. You want to be. You want to sponsor? Yeah. Sponsor Transformers streams.
Yeah. So I wrote. Yeah, the mysterious abandoned city opening is pretty cool for a cartoon like this. Yeah. You're home from school. You're eating your snack or whatever, and it's like, oh yeah, what is this? What the hell? Like, the lightning bug is the thing in this one. It picks up and it shoots stuff.
Yeah, that was a cool thing.
Yeah. Aerobots and Stunticons getting exposure after debuting.
Of course, one makes it.
The air chase through the New York buildings is pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot more air stuff in these. Perceptor he picks up an infected piece of metal with his bare hands. So of course he's gonna get infected. He's like, oh, what's this? Like, you're a scientist. What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you're supposed to use a Ziploc. Hasn't he seen CSI?
Yeah. I like the name Planet Antilla. That's pretty
cool. I like that too. I wrote that down.
Another Menasor appearance and more Superion versus Menasor here. There's no real Devastator going on anymore. He's kind of phased out.
He comes back. He'll come back in a bit. I think he comes back.
He's in the movie because he was the only combiner they had when they made that movie. Because they started production on that in season 1. So,
after watching all of these, I was thinking about the movie, which we both love, but I was like, oh man, if we had the other combiners, it would have been just so badass. Like, especially with the level of animation from that movie.
Yes.
Which still, it looks. I've got the 4K. The Blu-ray's good enough. Like the Blu-ray's amazing.
I have 2 4Ks. So
I've got a tin and I've got the other. I've got a new version
for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever versions come out, I always just rebuy. That's my most. That and Conan are probably my 2 most purchased movies, and I'll just keep buying them because I'm
Evil Dead, maybe, or no Evil Dead.
No, Evil Dead's up there. Yeah, Army of Darkness is up there too.
Yeah,
but that's a lot of those. I just got like different covers.
Star Wars is just a given.
Oh yeah, but I'm not. I didn't buy 4K Star Wars.
Oh, did they make 4K Star Wars? I guess they did. Yeah,
it's the special edition, so I don't want
the crap ones. Yeah. Oh,
and you can't 4K. You can't 4K CGI animation because it's done in 2K.
No.
So upgrades are not. They're not. The upgrades will look worse than technically, the upgraded CGI scenes will look worse than the live action or whatever in camera stuff they shot. Yeah. Which is just, isn't that just weird? Like,
because they thought they were doing good, and now, visual is a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie.
It is a lie. Well, it can't be better than what it was when it was produced.
Yeah.
So unless you produce something in 4K, Toy Story is not being produced in 4K. That's effing impossible. Think how long it takes to render. Like I render a 4-minute video, which what am I? I don't even know if I'm 1080 on my camera.
Well, none of that is 4K. Movies are not produced in 4K. They're 2K at best because studios realized that 2K and 4K look the same on the screen.
Yep.
And so they didn't care about what happens after that. So it's all 2K. Like the 4Ks are 2K scans in 4K. So
yeah, you can some movies, if they're going to be crazy, like Lawrence of Arabia or something, where they're going to go back and
but that's film. I'm talking about
that's
like new
film.
movies. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
talking about
film.
new movies are all 2K.
Yes, you can't do any better. Yeah, if they're shot like a digital, you can't do any better than that, anyways.
Yeah.
And you certainly can't do CGI in 4K. That's friggin' impossible.
No.
Well, I guess you could, but it'd be like super expensive.
Yeah.
All right. So next one is Starscream's Brigade. Yes. Oh man, these are all bloody sick. Starscream's Brigade. Yeah. All right. So Starscream goes and picks up the Combaticons. This is badass. All right. I yet another faction, because they're actually treated as a faction.
Yeah. A lot of these guys are. I was surprised at the way I forgot about this. The Protectobots are a faction with their own hideout. And
yes.
Like, the building folds out. It's like it's a whole play set they never made.
Yeah, that's right. No.
Yeah.
So 1943 black and white, so whatever kind of set sepia footage. That's neat. Yeah. Starscream shoots at Megatron. They just get pissed. Megatron shoots Starscream. He's exiled. Starscream's like, okay, that's it. I'm gonna get the Combaticons. So Starscream rescues the Combaticons' personalities, or whatever you want to call them, right, and then builds them new bodies. So Starscream makes his own team of guys. Like, this is the damn best.
Yeah.
And then they're Bruticus, and Bruticus is friggin' awesome.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a look at him in a minute. We do have Devastator in there.
Mm-hmm.
Menasor. So this is crazy. So this is Bruticus.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. We got Menasor, Bruticus, and Devastator, right?
Yeah, it's like Bruticus goes through rounds because he fights Devastator, and then after that he fights, and he wipes the floor with Devastator.
Oh yeah,
and Menasor comes along, and he's like, "Oh shoot," so he's not fresh, but yeah,
and it's like a wrestling match, and then they're banished to outer space, and then the next one is a part 2 to that.
Yeah, which isn't like, it's not to be continued, but it might as well be a 2-parter.
Yes, because it continues from there. These 2 episodes might be my favorite episodes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of action. I remember one of my buddies really was into Bruticus, and I was like, yeah, man, I don't know, he's just so cool. There was just something like, I felt like he had a lot of things covered. Like, if we look at him, do your points, and then let's look at him.
I would say Menasor was like that too. No, did he not have a giant plate on his that just covered everything in the front? So yeah, then the 43 sequence is pretty cool. It looks like color turned black and white, which is okay.
Yeah.
You and What Army is a very 80s phrase you don't hear anymore. But everyone used to say that back then. There's a whole thing, but that's what leads to him creating the army, right? So, right. The 43 thing doesn't make a lot of sense because one of them is a spaceship. So it's like, sure,
wait a minute.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of war vehicles and like a space shuttle, blast off or whatever his name is.
Mega Bum.
Mega Bum.
You're a fool, Starscream. It's always like, wow, Megatron, you can't even, like, they're banter.
Where it's like, how is Starscream coming back from this? Because they have to reset everything to have him in the Decepticons again, right? What's going to happen? Yeah,
that's what I'm telling you. These are the 2 best episodes. I was super pumped. I was like, oh shit, like, what's gonna happen here? It's like, you just shot Megatron in the back.
It's like he's not gonna accept you back now.
Yeah, you're done. I was like, shoot, this guy's fired. You're fired. It's like, you're fired. Yeah, you're fired. Yeah, he's gonna get the Vince McMahon, you're fired.
Yeah.
And then he's like, F this. And then Starscream's like, I'm making my own team. Oh damn it. And then like, I don't know. This is friggin' awesome.
It's cool, man. So yeah, Laserbeak is strong enough to lift Starscream somehow.
Yeah, that's weird.
I put so they made a big deal about Vector Sigma, but here like there's a bunch of sparks in like filing cabinets. So he just goes and just like, and then he shoots the rest of the filing cabinets so that so he killed all those guys because they're all personality chips or whatever that Megatron put in there for safekeeping, and he shoots for no reason. He shoots the rest of them and blows them all up, so they're all dead, basically. Starscream builds an army while the Decepticons dedicate a statue. So more Autobots doing stupid shit while the Decepticons do like work, man. They're working,
Yeah.
Yeah, Teletrain 1 makes the renegade Decepticons sound like good guys rebelling against the Decepticons, but when you meet them, they're more like just they don't like anybody's authority. They're so bad. They're worse than Decepticons because they're just like unruly, right?
Right.
Was it? Yes, the Stunticons. Oh yeah, so they call it Stunticons to help with all this, like the Decepticons do. And they're like, well, we're kind of busy right now. We're having a demolition derby, and they're just like ramming things.
I love it.
It's like,
yeah, it's like we got stuff to do here, buddy. Like we're not at your,
do.
we're not your beck and call here. Like
yeah.
Oh, this is G2 Bruticus, right? Oh yeah, this is awful.
When they made him way colorful and stuff. Yeah,
that's terrible. But regular Bruticus is awesome.
It's like if you're a model painter, just repaint all that stuff the way it should be. So Bruticus versus Devastator, awesome. Menasor versus Bruticus, awesome too. And this is the kind of thing that kids were waiting for, like more combiners fighting each other and stuff, right? So yeah.
Oh, yeah, Bruticus is like just like the damn best. And like I like that he's as a kid, if you had him, you're like he's a whole faction in one
of guys. Like he's another Insecticons or something.
Oh, I love Insecticons also. Yeah.
I love when there's a big crater and Starscream's like Bruticus and then Megatron raises up like, no, it's not Bruticus. Like he beats him up.
Oh man, Bruticus is just so good. Okay, so the next one basically is the Revenge of Bruticus.
Yeah.
So it just continues on. Starscream is there. He leaves them.
Mm-hmm.
Then Bruticus so Bruticus goes to Cybertron with Shockwave there.
Yeah.
And he's using Shockwave, and then we did have the Insecticons, Protector Bots. We had an epic Earth battle. Yeah. Then we had that projections thing where they were keeping them busy with those projections.
Yeah.
The sun is going to hit the Earth or whatever. This is crazy. There's the control panel for the space bridge where they got to get that, and then the failsafe and all like. Dude, okay. I mean, they're taking over. Like, this is insane.
Yeah.
These two episodes together are better than
any movie.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. We need to go through all of these and just pick, like, you can just make, like, a home video of, like, just these movies. Like, if someone's like, look, you don't need to watch Masquerade, right? Like, you know. Yeah. But there's a the TV show Prisoner, right? You know Prisoner.
Yeah.
So there's I don't know how many episodes it was. The British, like the proper Prisoner. Somebody said that there was only supposed to be 8 or 9 episodes or something. I don't know how many there are. Let's say there's like 25 or something.
Yeah.
There's really only like 8 or 9 that are the real episodes. The other ones were just kind of like they were done by the guys to just kind of fill out the season or whatever.
Yeah.
So you just take those. Like that's what I'm saying. Do a Dragon Ball Kai. Like go back and master up ones and just mesh them together.
There's obvious lore ones. Like you can get rid of Kremzik, you can get rid of Masquerade, like stuff like that. But there's ones that dovetail into each other. Yeah, right. No, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, and like those are all good. Like I was blown away. I'm like, okay, I gotta get Bruticus or something. This guy's like the great character. I need to.
Yeah, I started looking up guys too. I was like,
I look time. Like so as soon as I watched that Bruticus one, I messaged you. I was like, we have to go see this in the theater. Like, like we have to go because it's just too awesome.
Yeah, I was like, guys, you want to go? And you're like,
well, there was a separate reason. There was actually a separate reason for that. Yeah. There was a personal reason for that.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure about the dates and times, but everything's okay. So I'm good to. I was good to go, but. I thought it was just going to be the movie. I thought, well, I've already seen this 100 times.
Yeah.
But having the episodes is so weird and kind of unique that I thought, what, we should just go. I'm betting that Steve doesn't understand what's happening either. I think he just quickly saw the Transformers thing. He's like, yeah, okay, I've seen this 100 times.
I mapped out. Well, that's why I mapped out.
I know. You mapped it out. And I was like, let me read Sean's thing very carefully and see what this actually is.
Yeah.
So I thought, sometimes I'm not good on emails right away. Like I'll be like, oh yeah, because you said Transformers, like I already know about this.
Yeah.
So then I was waiting for the tickets to come out, and then I'm like, I don't know if I can. And I was looking at the dates. I'm like, I don't think I can make it. and, and I was like, ah, screw, let me look at it again. I was like, you know what, this looks interesting. And then I read your thing. I was like, oh wait, this is a little bit more than I thought it was. I thought, okay, well, let me check this out then. So we're definitely gonna. We got the tickets, so we're going. So yeah, Revenge of Bruticus. This one was awesome. Like 10 out of 10.
There's a lot of Shockwave here too, which is
he's awesome.
Later episodes because he I don't think he turns up in season 3. So the whole Shockwave thing, it's like it's cool because they use his gun form a lot there too. And at one point, like Bruticus picks him up as the gun and he's shooting.
Yes,
guys. And at one point, like the gun is so big. It's like they show the gun is like super huge, and his little minions are trying to like lift it up.
Yeah,
and then he picks it up, and he just shoots them all. Like,
dude, Bruticus using Shockwave
and then he sheathes it onto one of his like things, and then he's like, "Screw this!" He shoots himself away into space.
Hey, Chris, what's going on, man?
Hey, Chris. Yeah.
All right, Bruticus, using Shockwave as a weapon is just the best.
So I also wrote I don't know why Starscream is so frustrated when Blastoff is right there and could just like tow everyone, which he does. So he leaves. I think this is the first Protectobots. This is the first time we see them. They just turn up. So whatever, but they're good guys. They're not like the aerial bots being assholes at first, you know. It's nice to see the Insecticons wrecking so much urban havoc. They're in like they destroy a whole city. There's like buildings and skyscrapers stuff just destroyed by these guys. And while the earth is burning, all they're concerned with is just eating more food. They're just like busting through walls and stuff like that. It's like, guys, a lot more is going on here. You're gonna die. I like the yellow, orange, red color design of the Earth as it's moving towards the sun. Like I love the skies against the because the Protectobots are blue, so them against the orange skies looks really cool.
Yes.
Realistically, the Earth would be toast.
Big time.
Immediately, but whatever. Optimus agrees to just kill Bruticus, so they trick him. But like Optimus is the one that comes up with the idea is like, this guy's way too dangerous for the galaxy. Let's just kill him. And Megatron's like, sure, you know, I'm okay with that. So then he mimics it, and then Optimus Prime's like, all right, you know. And I'm like, I thought like freedom was the right of all sentient beings, dude. Like
not if you're as awesome as Bruticus is. Plus his name is pumped up. Like If I ever had if I had a kid, I'd call him Bruticus. It's like attendance. Timmy, is Timmy here? Yeah. Hey, is Bruticus here? Yeah, I'm here, present. Bruticus, man, that's awesome. Oh, I gotta buy this. This is probably super expensive. I should have got this when it came out. I didn't realize how awesome the character was. And I love. And he's just, F your freedom, Bruticus is too powerful. He must be killed. It's like, okay, well, you know,
but he says that, and then Megatron's like, I fully agree with you, Prime, and then, you know, and then he shoots him into the air and blows him up, but it's an illusion, right?
Yeah. See, the thing with Bruticus is that he's got, as I was looking at the different components. Each one is like, because you got two aerial guys, you got this tank guy, you got a Jeep, so you got a faster guy, you got like a slower aerial thing, a faster aerial thing, a ground assault thing, and then you got this guy here who's a bigger guy.
Yeah.
So, and you can carry these guys, so he's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So I mean, the aerial bots are cool too because they're all aerial, but like Bruticus has like something from everything, so it's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's all supposed to be war and stuff, except for the space shuttle. I don't understand that, but
right.
Like those wacky Takara guys.
Very installed. All right. I liked how Bruticus could use a helicopter, but yeah.
Yes,
awesome.
Yeah, he totally destroyed guys. They made all those like drone guys just so he could destroy them all. But he just chops guys, and he steps on other guys too.
Yeah, that was badass.
Yeah.
All right, so aerial assault. Oh yeah, we had the kids and all that. Oh god, all right. There's an ambush in the beginning. Yes, they're injured. Hey, Bruticus returned. Yeah, because it seemed. Yeah, okay, yeah, he doesn't return. Okay, he not. But I don't know if he does in this one. So
It's
yeah, they're
Superior
injured.
and Bruticus fighting again. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're undercover. There's all those stolen jets. There's that one part where the guy jumps from his bike into the back of the truck. That's pretty epic.
Yeah.
There's the drones. It's all again Middle Eastern stuff. The oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
That bird fortress was pretty
That's
damn
cool. I was like, did someone
crazy.
make this? No one made it.
And then yeah, Bruticus and Superion again, and Prince Hassan or whatever his name was. But that fortress was bloody
cool.
awesome. Let me see if
I couldn't find any customs of it. But
so what's this? You think someone tried?
Oh, giant purple griffin. It's probably
pretty good. It's not. I don't think
it doesn't look like it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's like someone trying their best to kind of just do it however they can.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's Hassan, Prince Hassan. Oh my God.
Oh, it's a prince. Yeah, all along. Yay! Well, you'll never see me again, but you know.
Yeah.
Prince. I didn't write a bunch. So yeah, I just wrote some people couldn't get away from Middle Eastern stereotypes. It's the reason why Casey Kasem left. I said that before. Superion versus Bruticus, and then at the end I said I don't know if Slingshot's Rolls Royce chest is supposed to disappear and reappear like that.
Yes, it's so weird. It's like he bends and it comes on and off.
Yeah, and it's like, but it looks like an animation mistake. It just it looks so terrible.
Why is it there anyways? That's random.
Because they couldn't. He claimed that they couldn't find his front. But the thing is, if you're not going to commit to the joke, then just don't have that. You know.
Yeah, just find his front.
Yeah, like, it's done.
Like, is he going to have this? Like, what was the point of that even happening? Oh, we can't find your front. Ha ha ha. Like, who cares?
What?
Like,
yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, this whole thing, this is one of the ones where I was like, I don't remember this, and I've seen this show like 80 times, and right. I don't remember this episode and I won't remember it after this. So, oh well.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know what this is from. 8th full G1 storyboard set.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty
it's like from the show somewhere. Yeah,
that's pretty neat.
Did you see the storyboard version of the movie in your tin set?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I know. Oh, yeah,
movie in storyboard. Yeah.
I did.
They reveal things that weren't in the movie. Like the opening sequence is way different, where it's like zooming through space and all sorts of different planets and other junk and stuff.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I don't know if I watched the entire thing in storyboard, but they did that for Project Echo, the first Project Echo movie.
Yeah,
it is neat that they do that. It's kind of a neat thing.
Yeah.
This one was kind of a weird one.
Yeah, we're getting another weird one.
So Masquerade, we got the Stunticons again. Motormaster versus Prime. That was kind of a neat, like they smash each other. The Autobots disguise themselves by spray painting. I don't know, it's just so weird. Yeah. Starscream is clearly the smartest person. He goes, this is weird. Yeah. And they're like, everything's good. It's like, not really.
No, he knows. Yeah.
The Stunticons then escape. And then 2 Menasors. It's like, but he did have that sword, which was really cool.
Right.
What else happened? Yeah, the sword. Yeah, Menasor takes off. And then there's that ruby weapon thing or whatever. This was just like nonsense. Like, I mean, since we're the same, let's disguise ourselves. It's like, well, you almost look the same. It's like, but you're clearly not, like, at all.
Yeah. So Menasor's sword was in the toy.
Yeah.
So I guess they were like, oh shoot, we should put this in.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, I put so Inferno. I like Inferno's line around the beginning where he's like, "A near miss deserves a couple of near missiles."
Yes, that was good.
But it's funny. I don't know. Yeah. Motormaster versus Optimus Prime. They both collided. You know, they played chicken and lost. The Stunticons. So when the Stunticons escape in the arc, you know, there were in those cages and they escape, right? Hound, Ironhide, Ratchet, and Wheeljack run to see what's happening. And Ironhide is twice the size of everyone else. It's so weird.
How would he go through that door? Like, it's so weird.
Yeah, but
Like,
Ironhide isn't supposed to be that big. It's an animation mistake. Like I guess he's supposed to be a foreground guy, but like other guys are in front of him, so he looks like huge.
yeah. So, but even then, how did the Transformers go through normal doors? Like,
No,
it was like it was weird. It's like that they go into the lab,
yeah,
and then those guys come out, and
yeah,
then oh, sorry, no, sorry, that's the next episode. I got confused. That's
yeah,
the next one with Bot,
yeah.
where they come in and go. But
But
yeah, and like Ironhide does, yeah, he looked like a giant. You're like, well, why is he so huge?
yeah. So this is Inferno's last appearance. He's not in the movie, and I don't think he's in season 3. A lot of these guys are winding down, and we'll get to that in Bot, but or BOT or whatever the hell it's
Bot,
called.
yeah, Bot. Hey, Simply Steve.
So this is what I always thought Motor Master should be, like a real actual transformer, not just like a dumb small piece for the bigger pieces. Like
Mm-hmm.
if they made a whole like Stunnicon team with like actual transformers that are like big sized, it would be awesome, you know.
Yeah, you're saying like don't make the small, like they're all smaller.
Yeah, like this
versions,
guy
right?
is part of the larger piece. I don't think he is. I think he's just a standalone here. The legacy.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
like
always looked cool to me. I know kids were pumped up to see that in the cartoon, but like the toy version of oh that's cool.
yeah.
The toy version of Motor Master was nothing compared to Optimus. Like he was way smaller.
Oh, I know. He's terrible.
Yeah.
Where is he? That's
And
not
Optimus
him.
Prime was substantive, like he was metal.
Yeah. He was. I feel like this looks bigger than what he.
Yeah.
Let me see Stunticon. No, so
I
he's.
thought you could put him on a card.
He looks cool. Like I like this look though. He looks neat.
Yeah. In the cartoon they make them look substantive and like stocky, but
So what's a good one to look at?
he's
He'd
in
be
that
like,
gift set, but yeah.
yeah, there he is. Yeah, so he's small.
Yeah.
He's like a small guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's bigger compared to the others, only because he has to act as the torso, right?
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Like everyone after the Constructicons were just 5, and the Constructicons were 6.
Yeah, so every one of these other combiner guys have like that one big guy who's like basically the chest, the head, and then the thighs.
But that was the
everyone else-
scramble. That was the Scramble City play feature that America didn't use. But it's, you can swap out.
You could swap anybody for anybody. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can even get other guys in there. You can have like a Protectobot on this guy or whatever. They never did anything like that in the American cartoon, but that was supposed to be the idea of play value in Japan.
Right. Oh yeah. I mean, this is like such a standard thing.
Yeah. Mediocre master. I'm just mediocre.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Well, I had this guy for sure, and I think I had one of the other ones, the white one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a Lamborghini or what the hell it was, but yeah, I mean, this is a weird episode. Like, you just spray paint and you're okay. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah. Yeah, no one remembers this one.
Masquerade. So they're trying to tell me that if you just spray paint these guys, they look like the
Look, he's all huge, but like Ratchet's in front of him, so like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's a mistake.
Yeah, so you're saying he should have been way in the back and he was supposed to be in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks weird.
Or they can all just be the same size, which they would be.
I'm gonna give that a Rachel weird. That's a super weird.
Yeah, like Wheeljack's the same size as him. So is Hound.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of them.
Ironhide. Ironhide. Use your growth serum. Okay, Prime. Then
Ironhide, do a sit up. You let yourself go, man. Too many bags of chips.
Too many
Chipticons or whatever we call them.
Yeah, Pringles, Doritos, Ruffles. They all combined. Lay's.
Rufflebots.
Ruffle. I'm gonna do Chiptocon.
Chipticon.
I'm gonna put all the chips and like Lay's in the middle, and then like Pringles can be a leg, and like Ruffles could be another leg. Then Doritos, and
Yeah,
like it's like chip.
I'm Chip Dog.
Chip took on.
Remember,
Cap.
what was the name? And you guys in the chat would probably know this off by heart. I used to know the name of this. Remember, there's a toy line, very short-lived toy line, where everyday objects can turn into things, and one of them was a Pepsi can. It's like they licensed Pepsi, and like it turned into a play set thing. And I think it launched missiles or something. I'm gonna look it up too.
Pepsi can transformer
toy 80s.
Oh, there you go. Is it this?
No, it's not that. It's called Micro Wars or Micro. I'm trying to remember, man. Oh, computer something.
Oh my god, I have a bunch of these. I used to get these all the time. These deformed Gundams. Pepsi can compute. What was it?
Computer Warriors, maybe. Computer Warriors.
Is it this?
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, they turned into vehicles and things, and you could put a figure in. And
oh my god, this is so.
So there's
weird.
the Pepsi can turns into something that can fly and all that stuff. God, yeah, that's a super obscure toy line. No one remembers it.
Wow.
There was one episode made, and they never made any more.
It's like, hey, can I get a Pepsi? And you can just tell what the commercial is gonna be. Hey man, pass me a Pepsi. Here you go. This isn't a Pepsi. No, it transforms. It's like you can.
Wow.
Oh,
that happened all the time.
Oh, it's your. Those old commercials are. It's awesome. I wish
they had way too much fun with the boggling.
Yeah.
And then you get one, and it's like, oh my god, this is hard. You gotta actually practice. Well, f this. Like. My hand hurts, Daddy. He's like, this is in the closet for 20 years. It's like,
that's it. It's like, what the hell am I supposed to do? My kid's been wanting this.
I'm gonna buy you an $80 freaking rubber puppet.
My kid wanted this toy, saved up his money. What the hell am I supposed to tell him?
What the hell am I supposed to? Oh, he's gone now, man.
Oh, yeah, I know. All right, Transformers. We're going fast tonight because we normally we do about 12 or 13 of these. Today we don't have as many.
So BOT.
BOT. We'll just shoot the shit about Transformers once we're done. So the moon, they're gonna blast the moon. Okay, that's great. I can't remember what the hell I was trying to say here. Oh, there's a bomb in his head or something. Yes, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Swindle was like selling the others. Like, what the hell's going on? That was hilarious. Then there's that laser that they were making, and then there's those three kids, the two classic clown kids who like change the laser, and then that nerdy girl joins them, and they basically take Bruticus's brain or the brain of the others, or his personality chip or whatever, and they put it in their little bot that they make.
Yeah.
Did we see Defensor before this? No. We saw the Protector bots, but I don't think we saw Defensor, did we?
We might have seen Defensor before. Yeah, no, we saw him before. He fought somebody.
Well, Defensor makes that force field. I don't remember seeing that before.
No, we didn't see that before.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, this is like do we need this? Like, what is this? Like, what is this about again? But
yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay to watch, but like this is, you could tell they're running out of steam or something's happening. They're just running out of ideas until the movie comes out, and then they refresh with season 3 being like way in the future, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Can't transform this.
So the Combaticons were sort of an Insecticonish group. I got more of a sense of that here because they're on their own doing stuff. And even though Megatron reprogrammed Bruticus to be loyal in Revenge of Bruticus, they're still just a-holes in this one.
Right.
Yeah, he looks like TikTok from freaking.
I thought that immediately.
Yeah. It's the round body thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're concentrating too much on these random college students, which I said was a mistake. To Protectobots are a separate faction with their own headquarters with that cool fold-out building. And there he is. There's BOT. There he is, man. This is the last appearance of Optimus, Ironhide, Ratchet, Starscream, and Megatron before they die in the movie.
Yeah.
Although Megatron doesn't really die, but hey, you never really die.
Oh dear.
The dumb humans saved the day at the end in their last episode of the classic Transformers. I mean, there's season 3 as well, but like this is the one everyone remembers, right?
Right.
So the dumb humans, it's like that. What's her name, Elise? Programs that thing to do shit like shoot guys and whatnot. They tape up Elise's mouth at the end, silencing her, and the moral is women talk too much.
Yep, I agree.
Transformers.
I approve this message.
That's very 80s. You can't do that now. It's like they silenced that woman. Yeah. And she says, "Don't you think?" all the time. It's like just
don't you think? Don't you think?
I mean, it's fun that they can create a character out of nothing for an episode, but like she says that all the time in this. Neurobots Superion were originally the counter to Stenacon's Minosaur, but they switched the Compagons Bruticus pairing. Yeah, not sure why.
Yeah, that was the whole point because the aerial bots was what the Decepticons had.
Yeah.
And then Stunticons were what the Autobots had, and that was your two guys that fought each other. And then, but Bruticus is such a strong character.
Yeah.
Like he's a much more, actually the Stunticons are good too. They're actually good characters too. And the aerial bots are characters too. Defensor, he's not a character.
Yeah, they didn't do much with that guy. That was the problem.
But he looks awesome.
Yeah.
Is this the G1 that we're looking at? Because
that's the G1. He looked. Yeah, I voted for Defensor in your poll.
Yeah,
because he looked the best. I wanted him so bad. I only had the bike and the lower left there. I wanted this guy so bad. He looked substantive. He looked like a big actual piece when he was the guy. He didn't have stilt legs. He didn't have stupid arms. He looked great, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, see, you can get him. You can get the knockoff version for 82 Canadian.
Wow.
And I'm looking at it right now, and it's free. It's free shipping.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Now, so I'm telling you, go to eBay and go look at knockoff or whatever, and just do like China, and they're all there, and it's like
they're all there.
They're all there. Every one of these. Now, and this is no box. So $80, they just send you all the pieces.
Yeah.
If you want the box, that's this one here.
Yeah, that's a lot more.
This looks like something else. This is a different. This is the guy. This is the guy who I watch who does all the knockoff ones. He explains it all. But this was just awesome. I'm getting like massive. What is all this?
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Like, why am I getting like 4 million messages here? Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, Chris Latta was like all over the place because everyone thinks that he just did that kind of Starscream voice, and he did that for other guys like Cobra Commander and all that. But he did a lot of other guys like Wheeljack, and freaking. We talked about this before. Sparkplug is him. He's Defensor, as you point out.
Oh, this is the best looking guy out of all of them.
Him. Well, out of these guys. Predaking looked awesome.
Let's see it.
Yeah, like a G1 Predaking. Like with the wings and stuff and the color scheme, it looked cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he's pretty chunky too.
Yeah, we sold one of these on behalf of my buddy.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, this is insane.
Yeah.
I also love Computron.
Yes, he's in season 3. He's a season 3 guy. His
Oh
episode
man.
is hilarious. Yeah, I had him when I was collecting all these. He's pretty cool. Like all the
So
guys.
I had so for him I had these two.
Yes, yeah.
These two pieces.
You remember his episode in season 3?
I rewatched this is with the headmaster stuff, right? Or no?
No. Season 3. Season 3. His
Oh no,
birthday.
yeah, no. Is he supposed okay, I can't remember. Is he supposed to be he's the brain is he the brain of someone or
Yeah.
was
So
it
so
Grimlock or something?
Grimlock gets super smart,
And then makes him.
and he's all arrogant to the other Autobots because he's talking all like and then he drains his smarts into
Yes.
Computron, and that's
Yeah,
why
that's
he's
what it
super
is. Yeah.
smart.
Yeah, that's right. I remember, yeah. Yeah, I can't wait. Computron's my favorite. I think I like him better than Predaking.
Oh yeah, wow.
He looks cool to me.
One guy that's a G1 combiner that didn't get the Sunbow treatment because he came a little later is Piranacon. If you can
how do you spell that?
let me see.
Piranacon?
Con
Is that this guy? No, that's Devastator.
G1 Transformers. I think his name is Piranacon. Hold on. I thought it was. Is the Seacons, form Piranacon. You can look up Seacons. There he is.
Yeah, all right. Here.
He's in one of the Japanese. He's probably in Headmaster.
This?
I remember. Yeah.
Oh, that he does look pretty cool.
The thing about him is there's 6 guys. One guy just forms a gun. So it's like a bunch of guys, and then there's like another guy's just a big gun for him.
So who do they got? Okay, so yes, okay, so it's like these guys.
Yeah. They look cool. I thought they looked cool. I would have loved to see them in a Sunbow show.
Yeah. Well, wait, who did they have? So Autobots have Computron, Defensor,
And Aerial Bots, Superion.
Superion.
And that's about it. But they also have a Mega Supreme,
Oh, that's true.
Who can hold his own. Like, he turned up in one of these fights. The Decepticons had a bunch. They had, so this guy, but they also had Predaking, Menasor, Bruticus, Devastator. So there's 5 right there.
Who are we missing?
Anyways, I can't
but
remember how many generals were in Transformers Zone, but it's all those guys.
So let's go Transformers G1 combiners. Here we go.
So Devastator, Menasor, Bruticus, Tripticon.
Oh, yeah, Tripticon.
Abominus. You forgot Abominus.
I don't know that guy.
Oh no, he's awesome. I
Who's this guy in the corner here?
That's Abominus.
Ah, I see. How do you spell it? Oh, like Obama?
Abominus.
Abominus. I see. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just naming.
Oh yeah.
He was great. He's in the Headmaster's comic as well.
Oh, I remember this guy. Let me see the figures. Oh my God! Yes. Okay, so my friend had this one and this one.
Yeah, I had the yellow 2-head guy, and I had that smooth head guy. I can't remember his name. They had great names. It's like a Ripper Snapper. I love that name. Sinner Twist, like things like that.
C-120 in the box.
Wow.
I remember this guy now. Yo, dude. Oh man, I might decide to do like like 2 a year or something.
Yeah.
Like just to like. Oh, that'd be so sick to have all of them, and then just do a shelf with like. So how many were there in total? 10.
So I'm counting just all the big guys, not
just G1.
Not just combiners, but like so. Transformers Zone, you know what that is, right? So they made one episode, and then the rest of it was all this. It's G1. The rest of
Okay.
it was all magazine stories, right? But the whole story of that was the Decepticons are all just generals, and all the generals are all the big guys, and you have capes. It's like Devastator with a cape and all that stuff.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So all of those guys, it's all the classics. So it's like Devastator, Menasor, Bruticus, Triptychon, who wasn't
Yeah.
a combiner.
Triptychon we didn't see.
Predaking.
Oh, yeah. Triptychon's not a combiner, right?
No. Predaking, Abominus.
Yeah.
King Poseidon is Piranacon. I don't know who Overlord is, and Black Zarak, which is what's his name? Scorponok.
Scorponok, yes. Okay. Yep. Oh wait, hold on. This guy, the Seacons were not in the cartoon, right?
No, not in the Sunbow cartoon, but they were in, I think, Headmasters.
Okay. Do I have Predaking already?
Predaking was in season 3.
Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 as the G1 cartoon combiners. Like,
yeah.
I would only get ones from the cartoon. Like, I wouldn't go and get everything.
Yeah, just all the Sunbow guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Predaking looks badass. My God.
Yeah, like
and
he's
each
crazy.
guy was substantive too, like a big, thick piece. Like there's a rhino and there's a bull and all that.
I mean, this is insane.
Yeah.
this is offensive. I'm offended at how insane.
He's so big that his big sword looks small. It's like he's just holding a thing. Like, here's my letter opener.
Oh my God, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Megatron, what do you want now? It's like, oh, RSVP. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're neat.
Yeah.
He looked like each guy was cool. A lot of the things with the combiners was the center guy was usually pretty good, and then all the other guys were pretty rough.
Kind of whatever, yeah.
Right, they were kind of whatever guys.
That's what really need to. Like, each guy looks like the same size, more or less.
Yeah,
and they all look good. I remember they're fairly basic transformations. Like you flip out the leg that way, and like the arms pot. They're like GoBots, but
right,
just cooler. That's all.
I think Predaking with like the orange and all that.
Yeah.
Has that hot rod. Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. Someone to put little Lego guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are wicked. Transformers. So Predaking is in season 3, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's take a look at season 3 for a second and see what oh, I got a whole bunch of crap here. So let me go to my archive. It's how season 3's viewing order is. I'm using your viewing order, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's
okay. It's better at this point, or is it still?
It's better at that point because they know what they're doing.
Yeah. So we'll do the 5 Faces of Darkness.
Yep.
Do you want to do any more than just those 5? Because that might be too fast. Like, how many are there? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So maybe do 15?
Yeah. Include the 3.
The rebirth. So hold on. Let's
33.
Okay, so let's do.
So
is that 33? You think there's 33 in total then?
Yeah, with those 3, we're not doing Scramble City, right?
No.
So if it's 33, then 11.
Yeah, so 11. All right, so 11 would be 5 faces. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So then Thief in the Night. would be the last one, and then this would be 11 again. So Starscream's Ghost, that's what we would start with the next one.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay, let's do 11, 11, 11.
Yep. Cool.
That's better.
3 has some weird ones, but it's cool to see all the figures, like all the new guys, and
Right. Yeah, so I think that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Terracons, yeah. Had combiners too, yeah.
Horrorcons, what do they combine to?
Horrorcons.
They were headmasters. They didn't combine, no.
Yeah, that's right. They are. Yeah, they're headmasters.
Yeah, like Ape Face and who else is there? The guy that hypnotizes guys, can't remember his name.
Oh,
Rather than
predicting, yeah.
on hook packages, yeah.
Yeah, so they're bigger. Like they weren't like those like carded guys or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. They were actual Transformers. The other guys were you could put on a card like a blister pack.
Bruticus. Let's see G1 Bruticus again. Where was he? Trying to see like what oh yeah, here he is. Yeah, he's not as I think I still think Computron's my favorite. I don't know why. I just like him a lot. Yeah. Predaking's pretty awesome too. Predaking seems almost like so huge that it feels like it's just like it just feels weird. It's like, well, this is too much. Is he 5? Yeah, he's 5 guys, right?
Yeah, they're almost all 5 guys.
Except for Devastator.
Yeah. And like Predacon. Yeah, Devastator is like 2 guys made the torso or something.
Yeah.
That's before they were like, screw it, we'll cut costs if we just have a slightly bigger guy. And
yeah, one bigger guy can do it. With them. Oh, what's his blue
kind
version?
Of awkward there. It's like, yeah, I don't know if the yeah, it's because his chest piece is kind of lower and
yeah, it's a bit weird.
But every kid wanted this because they hyped him up so much in the cartoon.
Oh yeah, like you had to have him.
Yeah.
But Computron to me like looks like such a wicked, like he looks like the G1 looks cool. Like
he looks good. Yeah. Well, that's later on in the series, right? So
like his head is a good size, he big chest. Yeah. He doesn't have that like super split leg. He doesn't have that Van Damme like it's like a mega gap. It's like
yeah. The big thigh gap or whatever.
Thigh gap or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how well he held up. That's part of the problem. Who was it? I think it's the Stunticons maybe. One of them, I mentioned this before, had a plate. I remember that because a friend of mine had that, and the thing is, it kept popping off, and it's like, is this a like a defect or is it just the way it is? Yeah, it might have been
like this like, oh, he's okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, this looks cool, but hold on, where's like
when you get the guys, if you're a kid and you get like the gift set of this, it's pretty cool. You know,
it is pretty cool
because it's like 5 guys and they combine and
Yeah, this just feels like you're just plugging a car in.
Yeah.
Right, like you're not. It's
yeah.
The middle guy is everything.
You're right, yeah. And he's very boxy. Like he's just a rectangle.
Yeah, original Bruticus, Hook and Scavenger made the shoulders. So let's take a look at him again.
He's a stick figure, like the Bruticus.
Yeah, he's this.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not even I think it's this one.
But that chest thing in the front, I think, was a thing you had to pop onto him.
You did.
And it always popped right off. It's like a piece of crap.
And the other thing too is like, what the hell happened here? Like, where's the rest of this?
I know, yeah. Because there's not enough toy to go around. Like those arms are just like it's a stick, a long stick like this, and there's like a thing here and a thing here.
Yeah, that's shitty. This is like a repaint or something.
Like he looks awesome in the show, and then you get this like stick figure scarecrow.
Hey, look at this shit. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Even in the show, he looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I like these things sticking out the back. He's got the blades here. He's got this like knee. He can knee shoot you and stuff. Like,
yeah.
All right, Superion. Yeah. Let's see Superion again. Oh, this is the worst.
He's got those.
Oh dear God.
Yeah.
It's like he's stilt man legs from like this part looks awesome. His chest is very good and his head is wicked.
You know what always disappointed me as a kid too is a lot of this is not part of the figure. It's like just shit you just stick on him. Like the legs are like like the guy I had for the protector bots came with a leg and like a foot. And I super lost the shit out of that. But like the head is something you just like jam on. You know, and I was like, oh, shoot, because, like, when I didn't know about these, I thought, oh, you know, like, maybe the head is hidden on this guy. And
it's not.
It's just a bunch of shells you put on this thing.
Yeah, there's, like, hands, guns, feet, and you just shove it on them. So it's like, it's literally the car, and all or whatever, the vehicle, you open it up so it could bend its arms.
Yeah.
And then you just put a hand on it. You're like,
okay, and let's be honest, you're going to lose the shit out of all that stuff.
Oh yeah, like
then you're gonna have a guy with no head. It's like, well, what's the point? Yeah.
This is like, oh dear.
Yeah.
But his chest looks good. Like definitely, this chest looks awesome. This beast here.
But I think that's a thing you jam onto him.
Yeah, look. You see this folds here, so
at least it doesn't look like it's tapered, like there's nothing there. It's all just one.
Oh yeah. No, I know. This is okay.
Yeah.
Bruticus's chest is garbage.
Yeah, I know.
But look, see the legs here? This bends out. So this bends. So if you bent these here, he'd just be taller. Yeah. I bet you'd look better that way.
Huh.
I bet you
wouldn't be able to stand that way. That's why they engineered it.
Like yeah, he might not be able to stand properly. Yeah, that's right.
In a glad bag, yeah. You had to, man.
Oh, dude, my entire room is filled with Ziploc bags of accessories that are all hidden behind stuff. So it's like if you put like you're not gonna be able to see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you see like so there's my Captain America 100 and there's my Fantastic Four with Crystal on the cover. So behind that is all of the parts of like, you know, these little Marvel Legends guys, right? Like,
yeah.
So, I've almost got all the Fists of the North Stars that have come out, so I'm only missing. I got just piles of them. But yeah, it's just brutal. You know, I'm not a big like, you know, one gun is enough. Like, I don't, you know, a couple of guns, that's it. Like, why is there so many things? I know it's cool with Marvel Legends and stuff. You can have all these hands. I have never been able to take a hand off and put another one in without it becoming loose after. Like it's like, look, you can do, you know, fireball hands or you could do punch hands or whatever. And you go, it's like it pops off. And then you're like, and like it won't go in. And you're like, and then you finally get it in. You're like, and then it goes in. Then it's like limp wrist.
I'm super limp now.
And I'm like, and these are like $40-something in Canada.
Yeah, I know.
Like these Marvel Legends or whatever.
Oh, I don't think I've ever bought a Marvel Legend except for those retro things.
You mean what? Like the little guy? Like
the 3¾ inch.
Like this?
They're Marvel Legends. They're
this is considered Marvel Legends?
Yeah, it's a Marvel Legends figure.
Okay.
It's 3¾ it's the retro line.
All right.
That's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, one-time hand use, I know. Like, you've used your hand up. That's it. It's done now. It's like, okay, well, this sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I hate that. Like, you can't, you know, it's so flimsy. And like a lot of these, I feel like a lot of these toys are like, okay, this let's say, I mean, maybe, you know, I'm pretty sure this was, you know, kind of like each guy was probably like okay, like on his own, even though you lose.
Yeah.
Like, see, like this hand, this foot,
Yeah.
like that's not part of this. It comes with this guy, but then you just lose it in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Optimus Prime was that his fists, like kids would always lose those.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
But his fists could go into his
Oh, into the cabin, yeah.
yeah, you could open that thing up and put him in,
And
right?
put them in, yeah. I
So
didn't do that, but yeah.
So you could
I think you could either do that or put his gun in there, but is one or the other. You couldn't
oh, they couldn't fit both
all
things.
everything in, yeah. That was such a great toy, Optimus Prime. That itself was good, but the trailer was awesome too.
Yeah, this was just the cheapy one. All right, and then you can get the full.
Yeah, I don't know if you could just get the cabin like the truck itself back then.
Oh no, yeah.
I know you said you got that, but you got that from someone, right?
Yeah, someone may have just given me Optimus Prime and not had the trailer.
Yeah. Well, the trailer's probably smashed or something. Like you could smash it pretty easy, but
yeah, it was like hollow, right?
it was hollow and it had things in it, and it had roller who can like eject and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
there
It was
he is.
great. Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Oh, here you go.
Movie. I have that. I should bust it out and do a video on that. Just take them out and see what came with. It's everything. It's all the inserts. It's that foam, all that stuff.
Nice. Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
That's funny. He's carrying all the versions of himself.
But you could fit one of the deluxe cars into there. Like I could put Ironhide in there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was designed to do that. It's pretty cool. That's weird.
Yellow Optimus Prime. Well, it's out of stock, but I don't know what the hell this was. It's like so random.
I want the yellow version. Oh.
If I don't get the yellow version, Christmas will be ruined.
What am I gonna tell him, eh? Yeah.
Which is what the hell am I supposed to tell him? Yeah, I should clip that. Let's take a look at the poll. Well, this is a very okay. So Menasor is on the bottom. Nobody likes Menasor.
Yeah.
Bruticus is winning with 42%. Defensor. So I'm gonna say Bruticus. For the cartoon,
yeah,
he's definitely my for sure favorite for the cartoon.
Yeah.
For the G1 toy, it's definitely
Defensor.
Like that's a no brainer.
Yeah.
That guy might be like top 2 or 3 for me. Defensor.
As a kid, I always got confused. It's the Protectobots, and I always just thought the guy's name was Protector, but it's Defensor. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy might be like maybe my second favorite of all of them, even more than Predaking. I don't know why. I like this blue. I like the white. He just looks awesome.
Yeah.
I would say Computron, Defensor are probably my 2 favorites for the look of what this looks like. But character-wise, if we're doing the poll as the character, then Bruticus for sure. Superion's got 17%. So that's pretty good. A chicken Optimus Prime, yeah, I don't know. As like chicken, bark, bark, bark. Defensor didn't do any. He didn't have a personality in the episodes that we've seen.
No. Yeah,
he was just there.
Like the guys were cool. They were like, "We gotta help, man!" But
yeah, they seemed pretty neat.
Yeah, but Defensor didn't do much. They didn't have enough time to work in a defense. They could have taken one of these like Masquerade or something and make a Defensor episode.
Yeah, like do something with this guy.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I had the what the hell was that thing anyways that I had? Oh no, it wasn't Defensor. What was the other guy I had?
He was an Omnibot guy, right?
What was the guy's name again? Abominus, yes.
Abominus, yeah.
Abominus, yeah. No, not Abominus. No, I did have a couple of these, but that's not the guy. So what's the red car? It's what was the other guy? Who else did we talk about today? Not Aerobots, not
The I thought you were talking about the Omnibots, no? Because you had two of those guys.
I did, but that's not who I was just thinking about. I had other guys too. Oh no, it was Computron. Sorry,
Computron.
It was Computron. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, oh, yeah. This is it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this is these two. I had these two.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah, that jet in the middle was a mess. I remember
this thing here.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell is that?
What is that? That is a weird thing.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Yeah, what the hell is this? Oh yeah, when he's by himself, he's brutal.
Yeah.
This is awful. This middle thing is just a disaster.
Well, yeah, and it's one of these things. It's like, it's obvious that he's just gonna be the middleman of all these other guys bringing his appendages and stuff.
Right, like it's not even. Yeah, it's just like it's terrible.
But this is another guy that came with a ton of shit. You just like slapped on him, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the head and that chest and all that. Yeah.
What are the guys called? The Computron guys?
Omnibots.
Oh, Omnibots transform to Computron. Well, we just want to no. Please become Computron because like it's just
because you kind of suck.
You suck otherwise. Like
what are you, a plane sled and freaking driller thing? Like
yeah, it's just random vehicles.
I
drill. What do we need drilling for? Like,
they're like futuristic vehicles or something. It's like there's a futuristic bike that looks like ass. And it was like,
yeah, I had this bike and I never understood what it was. I'm like, I thought it was wheelie.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, oh, that's wheelie. And I'm like, oh, wait, that's not wheelie. That's like what is the difference between wheelie and that?
Yeah. Wheelie was a terrible figure.
Oh yes, this is terrible too. Oh god,
awful! Like what is happening? He's like, kill me! Like he's like, he's the guy from RoboCop.
Guys, All right. Well, I'm saving this picture for something. Oh god. All right, we got to save that picture. That's too good. And then no, this is really terrible.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah. What they're not showing here, and they're showing in the other pictures, that there's supposed to be a like his canopy opens up to be a visor or something, but a lot of people like just take that off, or it's just not on the toy when you buy it. It's awful.
Oh my god! Look at this. Crap. This is a mess.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like if you get that as a kid, like like friend, look behind, like oh god.
Hey son, we got you a transformer. All right, man. Yeah, who'd you?
Visions of like
It's like, so did you get Starscream? It's like, no, we didn't get you Starscream. Well, I like Thundercracker. He's pretty good. It's like, no, we didn't get Thundercracker. Well, Thrust is really, I can live with Thrust. I can live with that. Well, no, he's one of the combiners. He's like, he's a smaller guy. It's like, oh, one of the combiners, the Stunnicon. The Aerobots are kind of neat. No, we got you this guy. Like,
yeah, we like Sun. He's not a combiner. He's this guy.
Yeah, it's like we thought he was a combiner. We thought it was that Computron thing, which the kid thinks sucks anyways. But this is like really awful. Yeah, nobody transformed this thing into a robot. God. You got to leave this as a car. Like this cannot be transformed. Like,
whew.
They did better with him later. He looks cool like this. Like this looks all right in the cartoon. He looks.
Well, neat. It's the cartoon. That's why, right? There's no mechanic. That looks more like the toy, but
but it still looks awful.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm gonna start a Facebook group for We Got Wheelie for Christmas. The I got Wheelie for Christmas. What's it called? Like support group. I'm gonna join the I Got Wheelie for Christmas support group.
Well, look at this box art there. He's like, he looks all like they couldn't even sell him with the box art stuff.
No, it's terrible. This is so awful. I don't understand what this is. This is really garbage. Look at this. This looks pumped up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this.
You go wrong way, you fool! I say.
Oh my god, this is. So...
It's like,
look at his legs. It looks like,
yeah.
It looks like he's like. I mean, this is the cheapest crap ever.
There's some other Transformer that people say is the worst one. It's like, I don't know, like Wheelie's pretty bad.
This is like dollar store, man.
This, right? Yeah.
This is like a transformer, or it's like they put ENS, or like a transformer, TRENZ former. Oh, honey, I got your transformer. No, this is a transformer. I wanted a transformer.
Yeah, there's a Z and stuff and S. Yeah,
yeah, like it's a trends. No, it's E and Z.
Yeah,
transformer. Or remember Transmorphers? That movie Transmorphers.
Yeah,
that was the best. Transmorphers movie. Remember this? And you're like, oh my god, Transmorphers! Like, what the hell? This is not anything like. Oh my god, is there more than one?
There's probably more than one. It's Asylum, no?
Oh my god, Tom Arnold Transmorphers Mech Beasts. I can't believe it. This is the best thing ever. Oh dear God. Oh my god, this looks awesome.
You probably see that for one second.
Am I gonna have to get these movies now that we're looking at this? Like, oh my god, Tom Arnold. Why would you put that on the front?
The biggest star they have.
Oh my god. It's like, Tom, what have you got going on? Well, I'm in the new Transmorphers sequel, Mech Beasts. It's like, oh, I heard that's pretty good. Peter Cullen's doing the voice on. No, sorry, that's Transformers. I'm actually in
Transmorphers. Yeah.
Yeah, Megan Fox isn't in this one. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, she could be. She could easily be in these movies, but
that's right. She should have been.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe how awesome this is. I'm definitely getting these. Oh my god,
they probably made more than two.
Like, oh my god, there's
yeah. Asylum makes a bunch of them, right?
Bruce Boxleitner.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god, I'm gonna get all these tonight.
Yeah, but they're awful. It's like that shit you saw is probably barely in it. Like,
oh, that's okay. It'll be so fun to watch these awful ones. Wow. So look, this guy reviewed it.
He doesn't look happy.
That is true. Okay, let's say worst G1 Transformer toys. Here we go. Let's go.
Oh, those guys where you pull them back and they just like pop up. Yeah.
I mean, what is this?
Yeah, no, I remember these guys. I had a few. You pull them back and then when they go, they kind of fold up into this
right.
Transform. The thing is that there's no posability or anything. It's like, I guess that's the legs and that's the arms or whatever.
Yeah, this is definitely there.
The two different versions, yeah.
Oh my god, no, he's the worst. Who else is pretty bad?
Well, like Ironhide's there. I had him, but I mean, it was one of those things like, I don't understand why he looks like this here and why he's got like a head and stuff in the cartoon. But
I mean, this is terrible.
I mean, I adored him because I had him, but it's pretty awful. He had that thing you can ride in, the sled or whatever.
That's cool.
That was neat.
Top spin,
yeah. Is the guys that you pull back and then they pop up, but they look more like robots when you do that. You remember these guys?
Yes. You mean like this?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh, I remember them all. I remember them.
Yeah.
I remember
In the commercial, they show it popping up and landing on its feet perfectly.
Never.
And then never.
You
spent a whole day trying to do that. Yeah.
Never. And I I know it now. I may have had this one. I need to see them all. What are they called? What would you call these things?
I can't.
Oh, let's see Twin Twist. Let me see Twin Twist.
Yeah, Top Spin and Twin Twist.
Twin Twist. Let me see. I think I had this one.
Battle Chargers, was that what they're called?
Yes. Oh, this never worked. I remember trying. No, you know what? Maybe I had the blue one. I've actually had. I may have had both of these.
Yeah.
And they were off. Like they actually look really cool like this.
They look cool as the robots. They do.
Yeah, like this actually looks really neat.
It's iconic,
but,
yeah.
Oh my god, this never worked my life. And I remember the thing, it's like, whoosh, and you're like, that must have been 400 takes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Like, no way. The director probably shot himself. He's like, God, when is this gonna work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. I for sure had this one. 100. I remember this dumb thing.
Yeah, but they were big sellers. That ad sold the shit out of them. They were never in the cartoon.
Oh my god, Titans Return Twin Twist. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, they made everybody for that thing.
Where's like a good? Oh yeah, like here's like a better one. Like that's pretty cool. They looked neat.
Yeah.
And what's the other guy's name? Top Spin?
Yeah.
Top Spin. What the hell? What was he in the movie? Was he in one of the movies? Yeah, this looks wicked.
They might have made a version of him for one of the movies. I don't know.
Oh, what? Dark of the Moon, was he in that?
There's 100 guys in Dark of the Moon.
Oh.
The Wreckers are in Dark of the Moon, but they suck.
Yeah, he looks wicked, this guy.
Yeah. No,
oh my
Dark
God.
of the Moon, or is it? I can't remember.
Yeah, no. I remember. It's like, yeah, no way.
Yeah, and he can hold a gun and everything. Just have him be the guy, you know?
Yeah, he's wicked. But yeah, no effing way. That thing would never stand that way.
Yeah.
It never flipped to come on.
Yeah.
So yeah, oh my god, I totally forgot about that. You know what? I don't even think I knew that was Transformers.
Oh yeah, because
they didn't. Yeah, they didn't transform. So it's like, what is this?
Well, they had Autobot symbols, I think, but
yeah, I think I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention or didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, that's terrible. All right, so where's our poll at? We got 12 votes. Bruticus 42, Defensor 33, Superion 17, Menasor 8. I'm going to end that. Make sure you're all subscribed to Sean. By the way, he's pinned. His link to his channel is pinned in the description at the top of this chat.
Yep.
Tomorrow we got Fantastic Fridays. So make sure you guys are there for that. Sean and I are going to this in May, so we're going to report back. We're going on May 15th, the first showing, which is at 7. So we'll talk about this on a stream and stuff. I don't know how much, what we can do. I'm pretty sure we can't take video or anything like that, but we'll see we'll talk about it, and we'll cover it and see what it is, because there's going to be there's going to be a preview for Transformers 1.
Oh, at this thing?
Isn't it? I think so.
No, I thought it was a preview for the next TV series.
Oh, is that what it is?
Because I was thinking, like, why wouldn't they have a preview for Transformers 1 now? It'd be cool.
Yeah.
It's
I'll look at the trailer again and see. There's a trailer for it, so you can see there's a trailer.
Yeah.
All right, so tomorrow's Fantastic Friday. Sean, what's going on your...
I have a ton of comic reviews coming. I have a whole backlog, so look out for that. And I have a cartoon commentary of Starcom Episode 1. Long forgotten cartoon and toy line, pretty interesting stuff. And I still have to do a review of Fourth World Volume 2 and other stuff. So stay tuned.
Awesome. We might, maybe at some point we'll even do the X-Men cartoon. This X-Men cartoon has been,
awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm a little bit shocked. Well, I'm a lot shocked. And I have noticed that, like, it is, like, I don't want to say it's uniting more people, but I'm not really seeing anyone taking dumps on it.
No.
Which I'm finding odd as well, because you can always find someone taking a dump on something.
Yeah.
there's not a lot to get angry about over this because it is X-Men. This latest episode, I'm watching it. I was like, oh, it's this relationship stuff, but that is part of X-Men.
Yeah.
But then once the shit hit the fan, you're like, oh, hell no. Like, those Sentinels obliterated everybody.
Yeah, just destroyed guys. And the thing is, it just feels like the world of the X-Men. That's because the guy who was show running it, he's a fan, right?
He was a fan. Yeah. Steve, how come? Dude, this last one, I've never seen the Sentinels. Genosha is demolished. Like,
but a lot of people like visibly die. Like they don't sugarcoat that.
Oh no! Genosha is obliterated.
Yeah.
Like it's just you're just like So my buddy Dan, Legionnaire, didn't want to watch any of it. Wouldn't watch it. He's like, no, I'm not watching this bullshit. And he's watching my reviews on it, and I'm slowly. It was like I started at like a 6.5, then I was at like a 7, then I was at like an 8.5, and now I'm at like a 9 or whatever. Like he's watching my reviews, and I was like, I think this last one was like 9.5. Like it kept getting.
Yeah.
They kept amping it up. The 3rd episode was awesome with Madeline Pryor, and then the 5th episode. So 3 and 5 were really stellar.
Good, yeah.
4 was fun because Jubilee goes in the arcade. That's kind of neat. She goes to the arcade.
Fun, yeah.
That was a fun one. That was just for fun. But yeah, like I don't know this. And then I was like, okay, dude, come on. So then Dan's like, fine, I'm gonna watch this. He only watched this one, episode 5. And he's like, okay. But then once the Sentinels attack, you're like, holy shit. Yeah. And this is the first time ever that Gambit for me has the first time ever where I watched a Gambit thing and then I went to Amazon and say, let's see what Gambit toys are there, because Gambit was like super pumped in this one. His big thing at the end was great. I don't even know what the next episode is going to be, so we'll see. And I'll tell you, and guys, you know me, like, listen, if I think something sucks, I'm telling you immediately. Like, I will tell you immediately. He-Man, I watched 1 or 2 episodes, and I'm like, I'm done. It's bullshit. I'm not going back to that.
Yeah.
I started Invincible season 2. First episode.
It's airing now. Yeah.
Yeah. So episode 1 was good. It was good. I'll definitely, and I think it's following the comic. From what I remember, I read the first 30 issues of Invincible, and then I kind of stopped. I'm not sure if I should go back or not, but it was pretty good. So I will finish that, and Boys will be coming back at some point also.
Yeah.
But I'm like an X-Men 97. The second it becomes trash, I will immediately tell everybody.
Yeah.
It's hard. I'm actually trying to be angry at it.
Yeah.
But I'm not being able to. I was like so close. This was like, okay, there's a lot of talking, a lot of stuff. I was like, this episode is going to just be all this, relationship crap, which is in X-Men, granted, but X-Men had relationship stuff and action. It would have both things. And then when the action kicked in, you're like, okay. Like just when you're thinking, all right, I've had enough of this. And then the Sentinels hit hard, and they hit super hard. Like it's like I've never like Genosha's destroyed. Genosha's over. The beginning, it's all happy. Yeah, it's all great. This is a great place to live, and guys are teleporting around, and this is so great. And it's like literally on fire. The whole thing is burning to death. It's like I don't know how many Sentinels showed up, and there's like that one Mega Sentinel.
Yeah,
it's like it's shooting like massive beams. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah, what's his name? Gambit calls it Godzilla-sized Sentinel.
Godzilla Sentinel. A Godzilla Sentinel. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
It's like you're like, holy crap! It's crazy. I might just watch that last 10 minutes again. It's like. I don't know. I'm liking it. Sean's liking it.
Yeah.
I'm actually not finding anyone not liking it. My friend who was naysaying on the other ones went back and watched them.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get through a couple. Like the first 2 were okay. They're still good. They're still good episodes. Like I gave them a pass. Like they're still good. And like everything. The thing is, everything looks good. It looks like X-Men. They didn't F it around or try to do anything weird with it. It's not CGI. I don't know if it's CGI stuff, but like they didn't make it look. It doesn't look like it's different. You know how they like they'll do a cart like Invincible looks different than what we would think of cartoons from back then. Like there's something weird about it,
Right. Yeah.
you know, or whatever. But this looks like X-Men. Like I don't know. It looks like X-Men.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, that is that. So join us tomorrow. Tomorrow's Doctor Doom.
Yep.
That's a big one. So Doctor Doom tomorrow, Fantastic Four, and Monday's Legion. So a lot of good stuff coming up. All right, everybody. Until next time.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.